In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to create an invoice in Salesforce and sync that to either a job or a customer in QuickBooks. A job being a work order in this case, which represents a job in QuickBooks, or the actual customer account associated to that work order. So for now, I'll go ahead and click this Create Invoice button. We can see that we get two options. We have to pick our terms. So when do we want this due? We'll say net 30 is fine, so we'll keep the default. And we'll say for now, let's sync it to the job. We get our invoice, which doesn't have much information here. So let's go ahead and sync that to QuickBooks. We get an error that's letting us know that the job is not currently synced to QuickBooks, which we created that error just to show the example. But let's go back to the work order. We just removed the ID to show what happens in that case. But we do know that that work order is synced to QuickBooks. I can come here to customers and see that we have our Southern Cloud customer account, and then we have the job for that, which is the 199 job number right here. Okay, so that's back in. We have our invoice. We come over here. We click Sync to QBO. We get our error that says the work order must contain at least one work order line item. So just like a purchase order has purchase order items, the invoice, we're invoicing for the work order items on the work order. So I'm going to go back there. Let's add a work order line item right over here in our related list to the right. Let's pick a wear plate. Not quite sure what that is, but we'll say maybe it costs us $5 a unit. We're gonna, let's do 6, and the unit price is 25. So that should be about 150 bucks minus the 25 cost, and that's actually all we need. So let me go ahead and click Save. We have all that here. We can see that everything's reflected. Oh, sorry, I did my math wrong earlier. $30 for the total cost, 120 total profit, but the combination of the two is going to be 150. Okay, so we go to our invoice over here, and now we want to sync this to the job still. We'll click Sync with QBO. We see that it was successful. I'll show you over here. And I'll do it this way, it might be a little bit easier. So we can see the invoices that we have in our system. We just got that one in. Let me actually view it this way. We can see our line item here, which is the wear plate, the description, which is the product family. We can see the quantity, the rate, the total. We can see that it's taxable. We can see the tax amount was figured out for us based on location. And yeah, everything's here. So let's say we wanted to, for some reason, sync an invoice more generally with just an account. Let's go back to the work order, and let's say we wanted to add an item. Just add one so we can see that it's clearly different. And we'll do 10 of these at 100 or 100. Maybe this is service, so there's no easily calculatable cost, more just general overhead. So we have, this is updated now. We can see that this is updated as well. So let's go ahead and sync this invoice, or let's create a new one. And let's say we want this one to be due on receipt, because maybe they haven't been paying. So we're sending it directly to their account. We go here, we can see it's not synced. I'll click Sync with QBO. We get our success message. I go back over here to QuickBooks. I go back to the invoices, and I can see that that one is now synced as well. And that's just to the Southern Cloud account. You can see it's for the total, 1252. And let's just say, just for demonstration purposes, that we wanted to now update the one that's on the job with the total amount. This is pretty much a scenario that none of this would really happen in tandem. You would either be doing one or the other, syncing to an account or a job. But while we're here, let me just show you if the invoice that we had on the job needed to be updated, because now we have a new total. And let's pretend like this one doesn't exist. Let's actually get rid of it. We don't need to worry about the one synced to the account right now. So we just have this invoice, which is right now for $163, but we saw the total on the other one, which is for about $1,200. And we want to update this to have the new amount. We would just simply click Sync with QBO. That automatically updates all of our information back here. We can see these values change. We can see our due date. It's still net 30. That was 30 out. We could even change that if we wanted to right now. We could say, make that 15. Save. Let's sync it again. Okay, we get our sync token, so we say that it's updated. We saw the updated date. We have our updated balance. And we can go see all that reflected in QuickBooks. So if I refresh this, you should see this middle one change from 163 to 1252. Keep doing that. Let me click view over here. And now we can see we have both of our items. That should not be coming through as services. I think that was a mistake on my part for the what am I doing? For the demo product that I chose. Let me go just investigate that real quick. Oh, it's because we didn't, sorry, that product wasn't set, so it automatically defaulted to services. So this is a good time to just show this again, but we can edit this. We can sync this product. We want to sync it to our sales account. And we want to, we'll say we purchased it as well, so we'll sync that to our purchases account. So this is what happens when you have a product that hasn't been synced with QuickBooks. It defaults to services, which is just the QuickBooks default. I'll sync this product. Get my message. We'll go back to the invoice. Okay, so this is our invoice that we associate with the job. Let's go ahead and sync that with QuickBooks again. We come back here. Maybe I can just refresh right here on the invoice. Hopefully that will have updated. Yep, so that updates the product and service to SS622. We still have our product family there, quantity, everything's here, taxes, everything looks good. So that's how you create an invoice in Salesforce, sync it to a job or an account in QuickBooks, and just as a bonus, how to sync a product that hasn't been synced, which we've shown in previous videos. All right, that's it for this.